I'm Chad Bryant. Today I'm joined by Spencer and Leela. Welcome to the Mike and Mike Show. Today we're going to be talking about free agency. First of all, we have some record deals since the salary cap has risen. First of all, we have Mike Conley's insane deal, getting paid $30 million. We also have Timothy Mozgov and Jordan Clarkson getting paid a lot of money on the Lakers.
Well, I feel very strongly about the Mike Conley deal. I think this is absolutely ridiculous. This is the highest paid player ever. Like, the second and third are Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. Like, one of those players does not belong in that category, and that's definitely Mike Conley. Alright, this man, like, he might be a top 50 player, but it might be a stretch, and he's definitely not a top 25 player. How do you feel about this?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, he's getting paid more than all-time greats like LeBron and Kobe. And another one is just like the Warriors are just forming a super team now. I mean, this year the free agency was crazy, but next year it's going to be even crazier with Stephen Curry, Blake Griffin, all of these good players. And I don't know if Steph Curry's going to leave, but he might. I don't know.
One of my favorite parts of this free agency was Jeremy Lin going to the Brooklyn Nets. I think that's a strong move by the Nets general manager, and that's going to take their team to the next level. I think Jeremy Lin is a very important asset to the Nets organization.
Yeah, I feel that since the Nets have traded most of their picks, I think this will be a good move in trying to better their team for the future. And I think Jeremy Lin is a good young point guard. About the super teams, I feel that this is not healthy for the league because a lot of people, they've lost incentive to watch the league because they think the Warriors are going to win the championship with the acquisition of Kevin Durant. But I believe this is only going to happen for 1 year since Kevin Durant and Steph Curry's deals are out, and they're going to have to pay both of those guys real money, and they're only paying Steph Curry around $11 million a season. So now we're going to talk about top 10 NBA players.
And we're going to take a caller right now.
We have a caller right now? Don't we have a caller?
We have a caller right now.
Yes, what is your question?
Yes. We agree. Mike Conley should not be getting paid this much. He can't get the job done.
He's
not that good.
He's not even the best player on his team.
Zach Randolph is better than Mike Conley, in my opinion.
And so is Marc Gasol, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you, caller. Molly from Nebraska. So, about top 10 players. I think number one, it's still Michael Jordan for me. And number two, I'm going to have to go with LeBron James, the greatest small forward of all time. And this is because he's a very dominating force. several MVPs, and he's won multiple championships as well. Before he went back to Cleveland, Cleveland was a losing team, and then he transformed them into a championship team with some acquisitions of role players such as J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert. How do you feel about those two players right there?
I'd actually switch their order. I think LeBron James is the best basketball player to ever played the game. Second, I'm gonna put Michael Jordan in that slot because he was also a great player. And third, I'm gonna actually have to go with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is a great player in this league, and he's still growing up.
No, at number 3, I would have to go with Kobe Bryant, definitely, because he's the second greatest shooting guard behind Michael Jordan, and that 81-point game that was just incredible. That was that was the second greatest performance, if not the first greatest scoring performance, and that's not all he's done. He's won several championships, and he's also stayed with the same team for 20 years, which is very impressive. Nowadays, with all the money floating around, he hasn't had the temptation of switching teams.
I agree with Chad about LeBron James being number 1. So I would put LeBron James number 1, Michael Jordan number 2. And at number 3, I would have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and then at number 4, Larry Bird. Number 5, Kobe. Like you said, Kobe stayed with one team for 20 years. That's just really impressive. And then number 6, number 6. I'm trying to think here.
I would put Magic Jordan at number 6. At number 7, I put Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley. No. Alright. And number 4 is probably Magic Johnson. And number 5 is probably Tim Duncan. Don't sleep on him. Alright. Greatest power forward ever. Right? Number 6, it would probably have to be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, greatest scorer ever. He has the leading amount of points in a career, and his skyhook was unstoppable, and he stood at 7 feet, so it's pretty hard to defend.
I think what you said about Tim Duncan being the best power forward to ever play the game, I disagree. I think it was Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley was a great player. I just think he's on another level, and Tim Duncan will never be able to reach that level.
I think Tim Duncan is the best power forward, better than Charles Barkley. I wouldn't have Charles Barkley until like number maybe 25 all time. But at number 6, I'll have Bill Russell. I think he's won 11 rings. And at number 7, Tim Duncan. At number 8, Oscar Robertson. And I don't really know who's number 9 and 10 yet.
Alright, for my number 7, I would have to say I would go with the defensive force, Hakeem, the Dream, Olajuwon, who's just a great defender. If not the greatest defender of all time, his footwork was just amazing in the post, and he's the all-time leader with blocks. At number 8, I would have to go with the great.
At number 9, I have mine Wilt Chamberlain, and then at number 10 I have Akeem Olajuwon, and that's all.
And my number 10 is Kawhi Leonard.
So my number 8 is okay. We're out of time, so goodbye.